These are the things you realize the moment you buy a gaming laptop. Literally right after the excitement settles down and you actually start using it. You unbox it, you power it on, everything feels perfect for a second, and then you start noticing things. Let's get into it. Number 1. The performance feels insane when you first unbox it. That first moment is dangerous. You lift the lid, the screen lights up, the keyboard starts glowing, and suddenly you feel like you made it. This is it. This is the upgrade. You finally own a real gaming machine. You launch a game, and everything just works. High settings, smooth movement, no stutters. It feels fast, it feels powerful, and honestly, it feels personal. Like this thing belongs to you in a way consoles never did. Your brain immediately starts doing the math. I can play anything now. I am not locked to my room anymore. This is not a desktop, so I am free. I can take it to a cafe, maybe to a friend's place, maybe even somewhere outside. All I need is my mouse and I am done. No extra monitor, no keyboard, no cables all over the desk. Just open the laptop and go. And the RGB does not help at all. It pulls you in deeper. It looks clean, aggressive, and it looks expensive. You sit there for a moment just staring at it, feeling proud and feeling satisfied, like you made the right decision. Everything feels justified. The price, the research, the waiting. In that moment, nothing feels wrong, but that feeling does not last long. Number 2, you cannot actually play anything without plugging it in. This one hits you out of nowhere. You boot the laptop for the first real session and you notice the battery is fully charged. Of course it is. Most stores ship it that way. So you think nothing of it. It is a laptop after all. Why would it need to be plugged in just to play a game? You start downloading the game you have been waiting for. You are already imagining max settings, smooth gameplay, everything running the way it should. The download finishes, you hit launch, and then something feels wrong. The game opens, but it feels slow. Movements are not smooth. Frames drop randomly. You stare at the screen trying to understand what you are seeing. Then the confusion kicks in. This laptop has an RTX 4070. On paper, this thing should destroy almost any game you throw at it. You have seen the videos. Same model, same specs, running heavy games like nothing. So why are you lagging in something as basic as vanilla Minecraft? That is the moment you start doubting yourself. Did I mess up the settings? Did I get a bad unit? Did something go wrong during setup? Nothing went wrong. This is just how gaming laptops work. When you are not plugged in, the laptop quietly changes its behavior. The powerful GPU you paid for steps aside. The system switches to the integrated graphics from the processor. Performance gets capped. Fans slow down. Power gets limited. Your beast does not disappear, it just goes to sleep. Plug the charger in and suddenly everything wakes up. Frames jump up. The system feels alive again. It is like flipping a switch. Manufacturers will tell you this is necessary. If the laptop ran at full power on battery, the battery would drain in minutes and degrade fast. The heat would spike. The whole idea of portability would collapse. And they are not wrong. A battery simply cannot feed a GPU that was originally designed to sit inside a full-sized desktop case. You cannot cheat physics. So yes, you can play light games on the go. Indie titles, maybe some older stuff. But if you want to play something heavy, something cinematic, something demanding, you are staying right where the charger is. And that is when the question quietly forms in your head. If real gaming still ties me to a wall, why did I not just build a PC? Number 3. Noise and high temperatures. The moment you fire up a demanding game, you start noticing it. First, it is the sound. Not the low hum you expect from a regular laptop. No, this is different. The fans scream. They sound like a jet preparing for takeoff, like you are sitting in the cockpit of a Boeing 747. At first, it is almost impressive. It is powerful, loud, and alive. But then, it starts to get annoying. The kind of sound that makes you realize you are not just gaming, you are operating a small engine in your lap. Then there is the heat. At first, it is a pleasant warmth. You can feel the power under your hands. But within minutes, it climbs. 60 degrees Celsius becomes easy. Your legs start complaining. The keyboard radiates heat. The vents push out hot air that could double as a small heater. If you compare it to a desktop, it feels absurd. A desktop GPU might reach 54 degrees at maximum and stay steady. This thing climbs and climbs because the laptop has no room to breathe. Why does it happen? It is physics. compact chassis, high-end components, fans that are thin and forced to spin ridiculously fast. Airflow is squeezed into tight spaces, pressure builds, the sound goes sharper, the heat goes higher, and there is no escaping it. You are reminded constantly that a gaming laptop is a compromise. You get power, but you also get this constant reminder of limits. You start to realize that being portable comes at a cost. That glorious performance from number one has a shadow. Fans screaming, hot surfaces, weight pressing down on your legs. It is impressive, yes, but it is also relentless. You cannot ignore it. You adapt, you put it on a cooling pad maybe, you adjust your posture, but the reality is clear. This is the price for squeezing a desktop-grade experience into a portable box. Number 4. Battery life is terrible. You thought you were buying freedom, right? A gaming laptop you could take anywhere. That dream crashes the moment you check the battery. Even light tasks like browsing or typing drain it faster than you expect. Heavy games? Forget it. Half an hour is a lucky run. Plug it in and suddenly you're tied to a wall. No outlet, no play. Even light gaming throttles performance, slows fans, and kills the excitement you felt unboxing it. This is why professionals and digital nomads often skip gaming laptops. True mobility requires a machine that lasts without constant charging. Compare this to MacBooks or Ultrabooks. They last 12 to 18 hours and maintain performance. Gaming laptops cannot compete. They promise portability, but deliver a tethered experience. Even plugged in, mobility is limited. You need a cable, sometimes an extension, and a table nearby. That freedom you imagined is conditional. The lesson is clear. If you need true mobility, a gaming laptop is not the right tool. It is a powerhouse, yes, but a tethered one. Number 5. You miss having a real PC. This is something people do not realize at first. A gaming laptop feels powerful on day one. It runs games, edits videos, and does the job. But over time, you start missing the control a desktop gives you. You cannot upgrade freely. The GPU is locked. The CPU is soldered. Storage and RAM have limits. When performance drops, you do not improve the machine. You replace it. That hits hard, especially when you paid premium money. On a desktop, every part is yours. You choose the GPU. You change the cooling. You push performance further when you need it. With a laptop, you accept whatever the manufacturer decided for you years ago. Even simple things feel restricted. Thermals, fan noise, power limits. On a desktop, you manage these. On a laptop, you live with them. After a while, the laptop starts feeling less like a machine you own and more like a box you tolerate. That is when people say it out loud. I should have built a PC. This is why many gamers eventually return to desktops. Not because laptops are weak, but because desktops give freedom. And once you taste that freedom, it is hard to go back. So when people ask whether a gaming laptop can replace a PC, the answer is simple. It can try. For a while, it even convinces you. But eventually, the limits show up. Desktops are not just about raw power. They are about control, longevity, and freedom. The ability to upgrade, to customize, to push further when your needs grow. That matters more than portability ever will for most users. Laptops are convenient. PCs are committed. One is a shortcut. The other is a long-term path. If you care about performance, about ownership, about building something that lasts, you already know the choice. This was never about which one is faster. It was about which one stays with you.